Okay, today we are going to be looking at the green sort 49 words, and we are going to be viewing our last sort on prefixes. You might be glad to know that. So we've got three lots of, so this is our last one on prefixes, then you've got three sorts on suffixes, which is words that go at the end of words. And then after that, we've actually got some selection of sorts that are quite interesting. We've got some homograph sorts, we've got some geography sorts to finish off this green book. So by the end of this term, we should have finished the green book. So if you do your spelling practice and you keep up with all your words, you'll be moving on to the blue book next term. Okay, so that's just a bit of motivation for you. So this week is the last week of the prefixes, and this one we are looking at number prefixes. So we've got uni, meaning one. So prefixes, uni, meaning one. We've got bi, meaning two. Does anyone know what three is? Think of triangle. Tri, meaning three. And you probably know that quad is four, like a quad bike has got four wheels. A less common one is pent, like a pentathlon is a race with 5 parts to it. A triathlon has got 3 parts to it, for example. And you've got oct, that is 8. You might already know that oct is 8. Okay. One thing to point out, oct is 8, like we know that from octopus. I always think that's the easiest one to remember. But in the original Latin calendar, ancient calendar, probably went back to Greek times, oct was actually, or probably Roman actually, oct was the 8th month. So if you're thinking October, that's the 10th month, why is that? Then that's because it got moved. Basically, they put 2 months in the middle of the year and pushed October down to the 10th month. Okay, so let's keep going. Yep, I was just checking the glare on the screen. Okay, so we've got uni, bi, tri, and there's really not much to it other than just really learning how to spell the words, and there's a few things that can trip you up. So let's have a look. We're going to sort our words into 4 categories. So we've got uni, we've got bi, tri, and other. They're not oddball, they're just other, because we don't want to have too many categories. Okay, uni, oh, hang on. Okay, I'm going to drop that down a bit. I'm going to put my uni one a bit lower because you can't see it. Uni, bi, tri. Uni, bi, tri, other. Okay. So we've got a unicycle. Guess how many wheels a unicycle has? You guessed it, 1. United. United is a great word. United means bring together as one. So you can see it's got that uni at the beginning there. Unicorn. Unicorn, 1 horn. Unique, there's only one of you. Unique. Union, to bring someone together as one. You say a marital union, or bring people together. Or you can have a reunion, which is 2 prefixes. So that means bringing people back together. So like you say, oh, I'm having a class reunion. That's union. We've got unison. Unison. That means people are doing things at the same time. Okay, we'll come back to uni in a minute. Bi. I think the most obvious one is bicycle. Bicycle. So we've got unicycle, bicycle, and we've got tricycle. Okay, so it's a 1-wheeled, 2-wheeled, 3-wheeled bike. Now, funnily enough, they don't call it a quadcycle. They call it a quad bike. But anyway, that's okay. Bi-weekly, that means every 2 weeks. Bisect, Sect means to cut or pull apart. So bi means to pull apart into two parts. So if you had a cake and you were told to bisect it, your cake would look like that. That's a bisected cake. Now, we don't normally use that word in cooking. We usually use it in sort of medicine and things like that. Or in a science lab when you're bisecting an animal for science investigation. Okay, bilingual. Guess how many languages someone speaks when they are bilingual? And you can actually have trilingual. It means they speak 3 languages. So they're my bi words. Let's look at tri. So we've got tricycle, trilogy. How many books or movies do you think there is in a trilogy? There is 3. You are correct. Triangle, a shape with 3 angles. Triple. Triple means you've done something 3 times. Triplet. If there are 3 babies born at one time, they're called triplets. What about a tripod? Okay, you might recognise pod. Pod is a base Latin word for foot. So, what do you think tripod means? 3 feet, like a tripod. So when you're supporting your camera and you've got the little tripod thing and you put the camera on top, it's a tripod, 3 feet. A pod is the base word for podiatry. So if you've got anything wrong with your feet or you need orthotics, you go to a podiatrist. That means it's a foot doctor. Okay, and trio. A trio of ice cream means you've got 3 of anything. Okay, and then we've got some other columns. We've got quadrangle. Hopefully you can see that's 4. That is basically a courtyard with 4 sides. Quadrangle. Pentagon. That's an American political building. Guess how many sides it's got? 5. Octagon. Octagon. That is a shape. This is a shape too, by the way. Pentagon is a shape with 5 sides. It just happens to be an American political building called Pentagon. Octagon. How many sides does an octagon have? 8. Octopus, 8 legs. And October used to be the 8th month. It's actually now the 10th month, but it used to be. That's the history of the word October. Please note capital O because it's a name. Now, let's just go back and we'll finish off. There's a couple of more. Uniform. We all love our Trinity uniform, don't we? We wear it so we look the same. We look like one. And universe. I'm going to just stick it here. Universe. Okay? That's all of the galaxies and planets and everything all considered as one. Okay, so that's your word sort for this week. Nothing too tricky in there. There's some tricky words though, bilingual, unique, some interesting spelling patterns, but in terms of the prefixes, uni, bi, tri and other, they're pretty straightforward. So have fun practicing your words this week and we will move on to our suffixes next week. Okay, have fun.